Hi all. So my name is Shadrack Inusah, as I was introduced earlier on. So I would like to just talk about myself in some few points. So I'm Shadrack. I'm a graduate Gold Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. I've hosted over 35 plus events, which most of them are based on the Microsoft Power Platforms and mostly on Power Apps. I'm an IT compliance assistant at DreamOval Limited. It's a fintech located in Accra, Ghana. I'm also part of the .NET community in Accra as a volunteer as well. And I'm also one of the most awesome things I started earlier this year was to join the low-code, no-code team league in the Microsoft Student Ambassador Program. So currently, I'm being part of the Power Platform. I'm a Power Platform blogger currently, blogging on the Microsoft Tech Community blog site. Then one of the awesome things I also had, that was in 2021, February, and during the Global Power Platform Bootcamp, I was placed second during the African Challenge. Yes, and finally, I'm a BS Computer Science student graduate with management, yes. So did a little bit of management in my computer science program. All right, cool. All right, so before I move on with you guys, you can connect with me on social media, on Twitter, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, and then on Facebook as well. So this is what brought me here, and we are really going to have fun with it. So we are going to talk about the Power Audio Player, as I call it, Power Audio Player. This is something I've dreamt of doing when I started learning about Power Apps, or when I first got introduced with Power Apps. That was in 2019. My hope was to build something awesome. I built a COVID-19 application then. That got me the second place in the challenge. And then this is something which I always want to do, because I always want to have an application on my own to listen to my personalized music, yes, on my own. So I had to do this, and then it's awesome to share with the community how this came about. Already it's on the app sample site, where you can get everything about the application there, how to upload it, and also try it on your own or customize it, because I'm not that good with UI. I tried my best. Yes, and thanks to Alan, who also assisted me with the UI. Yes. All right, cool. So I would like to take you through the demo. All right, great. So let me do that.
I'll let you know as soon as we see it, Shadrack. So Shadrack, how long ago did you graduate college?
Okay, so I was part of the COVID-19 students who graduated. We had issue. We were part of the students who were supposed to graduate in 2020 May, and COVID-19 hit so hard that we went on break for 6 solid months, and we have to come back and graduate in 2021. So I graduated in 2021, thereabout. Yeah.
That's awesome. I just asked because one amazing thing I always see about Power Apps is folks who are just starting out their careers building such amazing things. And that's why I asked right there. That's really cool.
So to make everything simple, I'm sure there are some people here who are yet to know a little bit about the Office 365. So what I do most is, instead of going straight to the Power App, going straight to the make.app.com, instead of going straight there to do whatever I want to do, I just love to visit the office.com so I can have access to all the applications I need to work with. Okay. So I have here my Power App. So I'm going to open that up. Then one of the things I also have, but before that, I think I would like to demonstrate how the app works in Power Apps. Then we can just dive into it, the features and what is involved and what I implemented in making the app. Okay, so let me just get the app running for us to see how it works. Awesome. Okay, so This is the simple application I'm talking about, and I have in some few musics or audios that I'm going to play for you to see how it works. Okay, so in case I clicked on something like this, it pops up and it starts playing. Okay, so I can pause it. I can continue playing it. I can forward it. Okay, and I can. All right, so this is it. This is the application. Then I click on this. I go back, and I can play any other track. I can add more tracks to it here also as well. All right, that's good. So quickly, let's go into it. I'm sure you guys have seen how the app behaves now. So now we can move, or we can dive straight to how it was built. All right. So my data is in SharePoint list. List is here for us to just go straight to view it. I would like to go into my list from my SharePoint because I have to show you where the images are kept, and I'm using the classic view. So it shouldn't be that strange due to I was exporting and importing the data from different environments, and due to that, I need to use the classic view to have access to some kind of features. Okay, so it's still the same SharePoint. Yeah. So I'll go into my site contents to show you everything there. All right, so this is my SharePoint list podcast. All right, what you can see here is everything is being created here. The songs that you were seeing playing there were added in here. And how to create a SharePoint list, the link will be shared to you. It's part of the links that are going to be shared to you. So it will be shared to you for you to know in case this is your first time. Okay, I know some of us know, but in case this is your first time, the link will be shared to you. So I created a SharePoint list where I have the title I just created. I have the title, the artist, the artwork, which is your URL. Then I have the audio file, which is also a URL, or you can use the attachment to add your audio as well. Okay. When someone will ask, so how is the artwork popping up here? So with the artwork, I created this. Let me go back to my SharePoint. Okay. So I have a document library, which is for images. Okay. So I have it here. This is where I upload all my images. What I do is when I just select this image, if this is what I want to select the image, I just copy the link. Okay. Then I drop it. I drop the link in here. I drop the link in here to that particular artist. Okay. It's the same way I do to the audio as well, or the music as well. With the music also, I have another folder or another library created for music. Okay, so I think I dropped them in documents. Okay, so you can see some musics here. Okay, the reason why, so with this one too, I just come in here. I can just come and copy the link, or I can upload straight as an attachment. Okay, to it. Okay, cool. Right now, let's go to the Power App. All right, so creating the Power App from SharePoint list is very easy because it has been integrated into the system. Microsoft has made everything easy for us to use as usual. So to do that, this app was integrated straight from SharePoint. So you can see this. So you click on this just to create an app. Then you give an app a name, then straight forward, it will create the app for you. Then you can do whatever you want to do to the app, adding touches and other stuff to the app. All right, so as you can see, I call this list screen. So Power App has what we call in Android, we have some things we call them layers and stuff. Yes, so we have screens here. This is my screen, the list screen, which I'm going to talk a little about it. So on my list screen, okay, that's where I have everything. That's where I have the list of songs in there, which I click on to play, or yes, so it's just like you're having your track list. Okay, that's something like that. Okay, so that's where the song database is also. So the songs in here, as you can see, if I click on any song, then it plays. Okay, so this is where they are. All right. Then what happens is to edit the database. So if you want to see, this is the database. Actually, I'm coming. So this is the database in here. So let me come here. So you can see, yes, so you are seeing a lot of database here. Just ignore that. This is the database we are working with because, as I said earlier on, this is something I keep trying. I never give up. I keep trying. until I keep pushing until I reach out to Alan, who told me or assisted me and made me know we can use the SharePoint to make this better. Yes. So I have tried so many ways. It wasn't easy, but it was very cool, which I never knew. Yes. So it's good. We all try our hands on this. All right, so on the list, you see these are just labels. Okay, this is just label. To do that is just here, insert. Labels are just here. So this is just labels I've just put in here. And these are icons, which you can put some little code, Power Apps, you don't need to code too much. Okay, just some little Power FX code for it to move. So, okay, so this one, you see navigate, add music, cover right. Okay, all what it means is when you click on this, it's going to navigate to the add music screen. Okay, that's the add music you are seeing here. It's going to navigate to the add music screen. Then the reason why you are seeing the cover right is whilst it's navigating, the screen transition, okay, should be cover right, meaning when you click on it, it's going to cover right. So let's try something already. Okay, so you see what happened. So when you click on it, it covers right. Okay, so that's the trick behind that. Or that's the meaning of the code behind that. Okay, so yeah, and I'm using the layout screen, which is also here. You can see that. So the layout screen can be changed to what you like. Okay, to what suits you. Okay, yeah. So that's all on the list screen. It has a search button also here for you to search the kind of song you want to listen to and stuff. Okay, yeah. Then let's go to the play screen. So this is going to play. Yeah, I know it's going to play. Okay, so on the play screen, it also has a label. It also has this navigation button here as well. And then here, so let me start from here. So here you can see this image popping up here. You realize the music I click on shows. So let's go back here and let me click on this, Alt, then tap. So, all right. So you realize the music I click on is the artwork I see here. Okay, this is simply done with the image. Okay, so let me just show you something here. All right, so yes, so something like this. Okay, I want the artwork to show. Okay, in artwork that I clicked on to show on the screen. What happened is that I'm picking the artwork from, so you can actually upload the image yourself if you want to. You can upload image. So that's what you can see on the properties panel, that you can upload an image inside if you want. Okay, but to do that, I didn't want to upload image in it because I wanted to pick image from wherever I clicked from. Okay, so I have this small code there. As you can see, this is not strange. If you don't have much idea, links are going to be shared, which you are going to look through that and do that as well on your own. So song gallery, which is up here. So you see the song gallery, it was inside the list screen. So the song gallery dot selected. Okay, so whatever is selected, okay, and I want the artwork of whatever is selected. So this code, imagine I copy this code and I put it behind this. Okay, you realize this also changed. Okay, so if you realize it has also changed as well, the image container changes because that's the code. I said whatever I select in there should show in it. Okay, cool. So that's what you are seeing up there as the image container here. And these little things you are seeing here, I just downloaded from online soundbar. So you can see I have different types. They are small in sizes. So what I do is we combine them. So that's what you can see here. All are being combined. You can ungroup it here, ungroup, or you can group it. Okay, you can do it to any other stuff you have on the system. So I just group them and they keep moving because it's a GIF file. Okay, so they keep moving. That's what you are seeing there. What you are seeing here is just a label which has been given a text it should pick. Okay, so this time around, what I want the label to pick is song gallery. Selected this time around is not image but title. It should pick the title here. Okay, then the rest you can just use the properties to bold it anyhow you want. Okay, then the name of the artist is also song gallery.selected.artist. So you can see just simple codes I just added to get this done. So in here, there's something hidden in here because everybody will ask, so what is actually playing the music? Okay, so there's something hidden in there, which is the audio. So to do that, the audio is in here. You can add the audio from here. Yeah, so this is the audio. So you can add the audio from the media. Okay, so that's what I did. So the audio is here, but the audio is hidden. It's hidden because I don't want it to show, but I want the music to play, and I want this sound bar or this duration bar to control it without the audio showing. Okay, so I've linked all the audio, anything about the audio. That's the all the audio features and the codes and stuff. I've linked everything to these buttons, so that the audio can be hidden. That's the meaning why the audio is hidden. If you want to see the audio I'm talking about, let me just display it for you. So when you go to the visible, you can put it on true. Awesome. And then the audio pops up. So this thing was hidden. Okay, and you won't see it, but I mean, it's part of the it's part of what makes the fun. Yes. So that was hidden, and why these buttons are being able to control this is because when you go here, when you go to the audio, there is something here called start time, and I've given a variable to the start time with var start position. Okay, the var start position, the variable was declared in here. Let me show you that as well. So the variables are all declared here. So I think I will start from here rather. So the variables are declared here. So this particular button, what it does is set this variable, that's the var start position. And this var start position is being set here, and it's being also input at wherever this audio starts from. Okay, so this var start position is now representing the start position of this particular audio. Okay. Then the audio.1 you are seeing here, audio one dot time you are seeing here is what is this particular audio. Okay, so this particular button is going to, when you click on it, is going to move this particular audio player playing the audio backwards twice. Okay, so in 2 seconds. Okay, so it's going to move it back in 2 seconds, and whilst it's moving it back in 2 seconds, the play should stop. Okay, so the variable you are seeing here, which is the var play, is also input in this particular audio. So let me go to the audio again. So this particular audio, this start time. Okay, the start. So this particular audio player start is now, we now have a var play there, and the var play was declared from here. So anything var play, or because we've already declared the var play, so now we can use the var play anywhere. Okay. So that's why I'm using the var play. I'll declare it here and I'm using it here. Okay, so what happened is that this should set the var play, okay, the playing time of the audio. It should set it to false. So when you're moving back, it stops. Okay, when you're moving it back, it stops. But you realize once it stops, as soon as you lift your hand on it, then it plays. Okay, so let's have a feel of that. Okay, so let's go. Alt. All right. So you see what happened. It stops and it continues to play. It stops and it continues to play. It stops and it continues to play. Okay, so that's exactly the code behind this. That's what you are seeing here. Okay, so it stops, and it continues to play. Without this, it stops and it will never play. Okay, but with this, it stops and it continues to play. Same thing happens, same things to this as well, to the forward button also as well. It also stops and it continues to move forward 2 seconds. Okay, so that's what you are seeing here. It also stops and it moves forward 2 seconds, controlling this particular audio player. Okay, so it also moves and it also stops and it also play whilst you are forwarding. It also stops and it also play. Okay. So let me hide this back. All right, so the variables are in the start. So the start has a variable of var play. Then the start time, which is the start time, that's the position, the beginning of the player is var start position. Okay. So let me go back to the visible to false. Okay, let me put it on false then. False. All right, awesome. All right, so it then vanishes. All right, now finally, let me talk about the audio bar, or the how should I call it? The duration bar, which that's what I've given to it. Okay, so the duration bar also has a default start position of var start pose. Okay, that's the var start position. Okay, so it also picks from the audio because it has been declared, variable has been given to it. So it also picks from the var start position. So the default is var start position. Let me pick it again. Okay, so the default is var start position. Then in here, maximum. Okay, so the maximum is audio 1 dot duration. Okay, so it picks. So if you realize, I said the audio 1 is the audio player. Okay, so the audio player dot duration. So it should pick the audio player's duration. Okay, so you can see these are some just simple FX codes which are controlling everything here. Okay, this is something which, I mean, a lot of us can do, but you have to really come to understand how this thing works. Okay, so when I was starting, I was thinking it's going to be something difficult. Okay, I was thinking it's really going to be something very, very difficult until Alan told me that, no, this is very simple. Like, this is really simple. I was like, really, is it simple? He said, it's very simple. I said, wow. So I seeing this come true, I was really happy because it's something I've been planning to do for so many months. I've always been planning to fix this, to get this running. So I tried so many things. You can see I had a lot of database on my platform before this was playing, actually. Okay. I don't really know if I left something out, probably. So, okay, this gallery. Yes, so this particular one, if you realize, it changes. Okay, so it changes to pause and play, pause and play. Okay, so what happened is that, and these are all image files I uploaded in here, in the media here. Okay, they are all here. The background, I didn't do anything strange. I just downloaded a background, and that's the background also here. Like everything you are seeing, this is the GIF file. Everything is being uploaded here. I'm just using them. Okay. All right. So with this particular one, finally, let me just talk about this and then I can hand over. So with this particular one, what happened is that when you click on it, okay, it's going to play whilst I talk because it has been set already. So when you click on it, what happened is that it should go on not var play. Okay, so let me show you that. All right. So, we set var play to true. Yes, that means it should play. Okay. I'm looking for. Every time when I think of you, I don't know. I feel loved again. I don't want to. All right, because it's going to be uploaded on YouTube, I don't have to let it play much. So what happened is that when it is not var play, okay, it shouldn't show. That's the visibility. So when it is not var play, the play button should show. When it is playing. All right, so whenever it's playing, then the visibility for the pause should be var play. Okay, so as soon as you click on it, then it means it's not var play. So the var play, as I mentioned earlier on, is what triggers, or that's the variable behind the play function of the media or the audio player, as I displayed to you earlier on. Okay, so this var play is just, I mean, you can also you can just give it anything you like. Okay, so it's just representing the play function or the play pause function. Okay, that's all. So finally, just introduce the app to you once again. Then I can hand over to Todd. All right, so thank you.
Uh-oh, I think you got muted.
You got muted, Shadrack. That was great. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you very much. There's so many different things you showed in there, not just how to integrate the audio and the SharePoint part, but so many different ways you took controls that were out of the box and made them do things they weren't intended to do so you could build that UI. And I think that's one of the coolest things of Power Platform is how we can constantly reuse controls to do other things like you did there. Like that duration bar with the toggle, really, really clever. That's awesome. I can see why you did so well in that contest for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I had so much sleepless nights to work on that contest because it's really my vision to do more awesome stuff with Power Apps.
That's great. That's
Awesome.
awesome. Well, next time you do something cool, let us know and come on back and show us again. And for those of you who don't know how Shadrack and we connected for the call, it was Twitter. Again, it was just someone said, "Hey, Todd, check this cool thing out." And I was like, "That's awesome." And reached out, and here we are. So if you have something cool, it goes out to everybody. Just let us know. We'd love to get you on the call so you can show it off too.